Guys, since moving into the warehouse, looking for stuff has gone to a whole new level. 90% of these boxes here are all tires. I'm looking for a special box that has, boom, we need these. I mean, when I say searching for stuff has gone next level, I literally mean I'm going to a whole new level. A whole new level of the warehouse. Now I store stuff up here. Oh my God, it's too hot up here. I gotta come down. Ooh, it's hot. It is hot. Up here, not down there, only up here. It's warm. I'm looking for this. A drag remote. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, we have drag cars here. My new drag race series launches soon, or we start soon, in about 3 weeks. And I have to get a car ready because my current car, this one right here, this car is named Haley. If you're wondering why it's Haley, it's because it's dubbed after an internet sensation that made the old saying Haktua popular. I named it Haktua at first, then it wasn't very family friendly, so we named her Haley. But these are my 4 drag cars. We got to decide which one we're gonna run. So this is my current, this one was at the top of the list. This was number 1 for maybe a month. This was a fast car. However, I can't run this one because it has, oh, hold on, I can see what pinion it has on it. Oh, it has a 29, nice. I can steal the pinion off this thing. Because it has this wheelie bar, this pinion actually works. I'm just gonna run this, I'm actually gonna take this pinion. So we're gonna hold this car, but I can't run it because of this wheelie bar. We have this vehicle right here. This is a custom made one. Whenever the LCG chassis first came out, I picked it up. Actually, the first LCG chassis, I believe, was blue, but I put all the Proline drag stuff on it, and I kind of never did anything with it. This was when Street Outlaws was really popular. This was, I kind of wanted to do like a Murder Nova theme, so we're not gonna use this one because it has a Proline wheelie bar and you have to run an RTR wheelie bar. And then we have these two. This one is the first drag car that ever came out I did a review on. Actually, I don't even know if I did a review on it. I might have just, I don't even know if I got this one. I might have just, this might have been even before I had a channel. I don't even remember, but this one's beautiful. And then I have this guy. This is Green Bean, Ethan's car. And yeah, I mean, it will work. It doesn't have any shocks on it. Where are the shocks? So I need to put shocks on it. I need to rebuild the shocks anyways. It has the right wheelie bar, and it does have a power system in it. We're probably gonna use this because this one already has tires off and everything. It's like almost ready for me to start building. Now what I was digging in those bins for is because I couldn't find the remotes for this stuff, and I have a whole bunch of drag tires, and we're gonna go over drag tires and figure out which one we're running. Because with the new series, now you're allowed to run aftermarket drag tires. You just have to do a mandatory 3-second burnout on the carpet. Our thought process behind that is if you prep your tires, whenever you did a 3-second burnout on the carpet, it would get rid of everything anyways, and it doesn't really matter. So now you can run any tire you want, mandatory 3-second burnout. I know what you guys are thinking, that a drag racers, oh, if you get the voodoos, it's gonna be like cheating. You might be right. I'm not sure, but the guys that I listen to, they said it won't really matter much. Plus, there are other Proline and J Concepts tires that can hang with the voodoos if you keep them nice and clean, especially when it's no prep. It's not gonna make a difference. So that's what we're hoping. We're hoping they're right, but we got a lot of tires to go through. So as for tires, these are all older tires. I've had these for a while. I actually picked up maybe a couple of sets from, like these, I definitely didn't buy these. These are J Concepts tires. These don't even feel belted, but I'm pretty sure I picked up some of these from that storage lot that I picked up, or I bought. Yeah, J Concepts front tires. Definitely not gonna use these. However, I could use these. These are Proline front tires. Actually, not even could use, I'm using those. We have S3 front tires, 2 sets. Here's some front wheels, some rear wheels, and then we have a whole bunch of S3 rear tires. These aren't belted, so we don't want to use these. I've heard that belted tires is what you want, so we're not going to use any of these. What a waste. Pull those out for nothing. Let me just put these aside, because I could use those fronts, and I definitely need these wheels. Oh, these are Hoosiers, and these are S3, but these are belted, reaction. So we want reaction tires. Those are belted, so those are a little different. But I just ordered these. I have a whole bunch of stuff in this box. I got to set it aside real quick. I just ordered these. These are, so I have Reaction Ultra Blues, which these are super soft and they look sticky, but they're also belted. So I have Ultra Blues and then I have Reaction Pluses. These are wider. It's like a wider belted tire, but they're like really fat. We're gonna pull those out here in a second. I have wheels for these. Essentially I have 2 sets of those belted and Ultra Blues. We're gonna do the Ultra Blues because they just look freaking sick. We need a set of Showtime tires, our wheels, and those. Okay, that's what we need for this. And then we're putting all this stuff back in the mystery tire box that we have. All right, let's check these out. I'm curious about these Ultra Blues. They don't feel sticky, but they definitely feel soft. And you can definitely tell they're belted. Ultra Blue Reactions. These are belted Ultra Blue Reactions, and then these are the, they call them Big Daddy tires. These are also belted, but they're extra wide. Look at the size difference of those two. So I don't know which one's gonna be better. I heard these are better, the Ultra Blues. This looks like it would be better. My thought process is, although this might grab more traction, this is gonna have a lot less rotating mass. The cars that we're running are RTRs, so they're not gonna have like an incredible amount of power, but yeah, we're gonna mount them both up. Pretty freaking stoked. And then these are Hoosiers, but I'm gonna flip these because I don't want the white lettering because there's no white lettering on these. I'm gonna flip them so they have the black out. Luckily, they're not glued on yet. Okay, we got the tire situation down. Now we gotta get our car situation down. I need shocks, and I remember why I don't have shocks, because I took the shocks off and put them on my Losi. But I have shocks somewhere. Oh, I found them. I think these are just stock shocks here. So we have shocks, we have a car. Let's see what this car looks like. Let me clean this body off. I'm not gonna change the name. Ethan named this car Green Bean. So it was when Ethan was a lot younger. Such a cute name for a car, so I'm not changing it. Whew, she's dirty. She's a little dirty, but it does have, oh my gosh, she's super dirty. My goodness. What has gone on with this car? Okay, I gotta clean this like big time. I don't know opinions on here, but let me get to building, let me get to mounting. Hopefully this will be all I need to win, because this is a series race, and the series is actually a little different. Basically, we're not doing like a round robin bracket race thing. We're not doing that. We're not doing list racing. We're just gonna randomly draw every round. So I'm just gonna get a random person to have to race, and the person with the best win-loss percentage at the end of the season is the winner, and we're gonna award top 10. But this car needs a lot of love, a whole lot of love. And I don't even have the freaking screws for the shocks. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna be ripping today because I think all that stuff's at home. So I thought of something. I really need to clean this car. You can see there's like grease buildup. The jet blaster is not gonna get that off. We need an air compressor. I actually don't have an air compressor at the shop. I know, it's pretty sad. I have one at the house. I don't wanna take the one from my house and bring it to the shop because I need one at the house in case I need to do like flat repairs or anything like that. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go shop for air compressors. And luckily it's Memorial Day weekend, so there's probably some Memorial Day sales. I'm gonna go searching and then we're gonna go shopping, and then I'm gonna show you guys what compressor, what specs you wanna get for cleaning RC cars. It's long overdue. I need one for the shop. Let's go shopping. So nowadays, you don't have to go drive to every store and check what air compressors they have. You can just go online and check. So I'm gonna go to the 3 stores that I know have good deals. Lowe's, Home Depot, and of course, Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight has some killer deals sometimes, and a lot of times they'll give coupons to like their insider members or their members, frequent buyer members, or whatever you want to call it, and you can get a really good discount. I'm gonna check all 3 places, but no matter what, we're gonna go to Harbor Freight because Harbor Freight has the best components for air compressors at such a reasonable price. So I'm gonna get my hose and like the nozzle and things like that at Harbor Freight because it's so much cheaper. Harbor Freight's right down the street, no matter what. But let's see what deals are going on right now. Again, it is Memorial Day weekend, so usually they have a lot of good deals going on. Okay, so Home Depot doesn't have anything crazy. Harbor Freight has like their regular, nothing on sale, but regular low price stuff. Ooh, wow. All right, so Lowe's has one. I already, this is what I'm getting. My goodness, and it's on mega sale right now. Dang. Oh my God, that's cheap. Okay, we're gonna go pick that up and then we're gonna go to Harbor Freight. I'll show you what I'm talking about and why this is a good one. Seriously? I mean, we couldn't leave him at the warehouse. Yep, seriously. He has to come with. All right, guys, air compressors. There's all the hoses. See, they're kind of pricey here, the hoses. So we're not gonna get Yeah, we're not gonna get that here. Here are the different air compressors. So the big thing you wanna make sure you get is you want one with good enough PSI. So that's gonna be the pressure that is blowing the air to blow all the dirt off. I like to get at least 150 PSI. See, this one's 150 max here. The quieter ones are nice. And then the tank size, basically, it'll let you have that PSI for a longer amount of time. So the smallest one I would get is something like that. I believe they're a 6 gallon. I had one of those for a long time. It lasted a long time. They're perfect. You're not gonna, it's probably not ideal if you're at the track and you're letting like multiple people use it. You probably want something a little bit bigger, like something like that. Or if you have a warehouse or a shop, it's probably ideal if I got something like this, but we're not opening the shop to the public, so I don't need anything crazy. But check out this deal. Milo's freaking wigging out over here. There you go. This is perfect. 150 max PSI, 6 gallons, and it's only freaking 99 bucks. It's on sale. $70 off. This is what I bought. This is the same price I bought my first one. That lasted forever. Hold on a second. And I bought it on Black Friday. It's almost like a Black Friday sale. That's a killer deal, so we're getting this guy. Milo, seriously? Look at this guy. He's excited about our new air compressor. What a nerd. All right, we're at Harbor Freight. The gun that you want, the air gun you want, is this one right here. It blows super hard. I don't know why the other ones aren't as good, but yeah. It might have actually been this one, but I'm pretty sure the one I have at the house is that one right there. It's a beast. Ooh, it's hot. I already put my tools together. So I went ahead and got like a starter kit that came with everything. Make sure you get all the couplers you need. Oh, it's quiet. It's really not loud at all. It's awesome. I'm gonna show you in the sun. Look at how grimy that is. That's like grease or something. I mean, it is dirty. Even around the ESC, it's super dirty. So I'm basically just gonna put a coat of Moo Clean on there and then hit it with some Mousse Lick. So we should be good. This should look brand new when I'm done with it. And the air compressor is freaking amazing. Look at that, 150 at the tank and the tool. My goodness, guys, seriously, like new again. Oh, yeah, I'm ready to get this thing going. I'm ready to do some drag racing.